I've been hustling.
I've been hustling. Every day I've been hustling, baby.
Every day I've been hustling.
I've been hustling.
What's up, y'all? It's Miss Georgia, the biggest hustler, and welcome to the Hustling with Miss Georgia podcast. Today I'm giving y'all some straight info that can really change your life depending on what you do with it. I had a lot of people asking me, how I get into certain things and how I operate some of the businesses that I have. So we're gonna start at step one: how to start your own business. And honestly, with the information that I'm giving you, you can get started with $0, nothing, to start your own business, figure out what you want to do and what you can invest in the near future to change your life. So like I said, if y'all know me, you already know I'm doing everything. I've always been like that. I've always had 2-3 jobs, you know what I'm saying, everywhere I'm going. And I just feel like really it's just because I don't look at myself as a person that's set or limited to one thing. I feel like I could do anything, and if I don't know it, I can learn it or teach myself or learn from somebody else. So I don't feel like, you should have to be limited to doing one thing or being in one field. So really you can apply this to anything. And we're gonna go ahead and get started. We're gonna get straight to the point, make it real simple, real easy. I'm not gonna go into so detail on so many of the steps because you can research, you can put pieces together that maybe I didn't mention. We talking about it, I'm telling you, but I'm gonna give you the info. You guys, like I said, it's Miss Georgia. Let's go ahead and get started. How to start your own business, $0. Here's some information. Step number one. This is highly recommended. It will make things much easier, much organized, and like I said, much easier. Why do you want to work harder, not smarter? So number one, prepare a game plan. Create some sort of blueprint, some kind of guideline, some type of plan, okay, to get started with what you want to do. If you write down your plans before getting started, it makes things much easier, and whatever's not on paper you can add. But now you know what steps to take, and even on that paper, if you didn't write steps and you're just writing things you need or you want to accomplish, then you can go back and put how, and then of course apply the when. So like I said, number one, game plan. Put it on paper. Highly recommended in this step to choose something that you like. Why would you invest your time in something that you don't enjoy doing? And honestly, this will change the outcome for you. If it's something that you are willing to learn, willing to improve, willing to research to become an expert on, then it will make your journey much easier. So highly recommended that, of course, you choose something that you are interested in, something that you do want to take to the next level, or you do want to improve in. This can be a talent, this can be whatever, like I said, just related to something that you're already interested in, so that way it can make the journey easier for you, and it's not just business. Okay, number two, go ahead and establish your brand. Establish what products are you going to sell, or what services are you going to offer to your customers. Maybe you don't want to offer services and you want to sell t-shirts. That's fine. You can apply this to any type of game plan that you have, whether it's selling a product or selling services. And here's just a little note: I feel like everybody can start a business. Like, we all have talents, we all have interests. So if it's something that you're doing and you're kind of good at, you even feel like you're not the best at it, now is the time. Use that thing to elevate yourself in life. Okay, so if you are a person, you can operate a business, and if you don't feel like that, any lane in your business that you feel like you aren't comfortable with running, maybe it's dealing directly with the customers, get someone else on your team that can help you with that, or you critique yourself and make yourself a better person. okay, or a better, not necessarily a better person, but you know, of course, a better business person. So educate yourself on your weaknesses, and if not, add somebody to your team that you can trust, that you can fill in these gaps. So number 2 was establish your brand, establish your services, whatever it is that you're gonna sell, buy, or offer. That's number 2. Obviously, you already did this in your game plan, but this step is referring to actually your name, your business name. This is working on your logo. I would highly suggest, of course, our business email. It would just make things much easier going ahead and completing those steps, because usually everything that you have to sign up for and complete, whether it's for a website or anything in the future, you will need an email that is attached to your business. Okay, so like I said, you guys, number 1, prepare a plan. Number 2, establish your brand. You know, go ahead and give it a name, what you want your logo to look like. And sometimes these things take time, but go ahead and start brainstorming, because of course you can't start making money until you have those main things and stuff. You know, I highly recommend a logo for your business if you want to professionally put it out to gain more feedback and more customers and bring in more revenue. So things like your name and logo is mandatory. And you, like I said, you don't have to do these things first, but it will make the process much easier. Number 3, this is not free. I don't believe in every step, in every state there could be a fee. So number 3, go to your Secretary of State website, Google it, and fill out for a LLC or incorporate, whatever the form is. But this is for liability. You know, this is saying, hey, I am being recognized as a business. I'm not getting into all of the liabilities part, but number 3, go to your Secretary of State website and complete an LLC or whatever it is, or type that you want to create, and that will officially now at that point you do have to have a business name. That's why I recommended that. I mean, you can't necessarily get an LLC or register your business without a name, and I highly suggest, you know, of course, the name is something catchy, something that you're happy with, because you are registering this now, you know, to the state to be recognized as a real business. So make sure it's something that you are, you know, ready to take on and make live through for forever. Number 4, you can do this on irs.gov. This is free. You do not have to pay anyone. Fill out for an LLC. A LLC will help you in the long run. It's gonna just pretty much put you in a different path as your business, with your business now, rather than just taking cash and using everything you know, under your name, which I believe that is called a sole proprietorship or whatever. So that LLC and that EIN together will give you more business opportunities. Okay, the LLC will give you, the LLC and the EIN will give you more business opportunities. You'll be able to fill out for more applications, more credit, etc. So highly recommend it, especially if you're registering yourself as a business. Number 5, you can go ahead and start opening up a business account. You can do these. Honestly, there are some online. I don't recommend that, but you know, go into a branch in your local area, any bank branch, and usually they are offering business accounts. We're not going to get into all of the credit part. If you have any questions, of course you can leave them below. I will find an answer for you if I don't know, but these are basic steps and I'll go over them again. But like I said, number 5, open up a business account. This is even so you can keep track of your revenue, what you are making, what you're putting out, what you're putting in, and it will help you in the long run whenever you're filing taxes or just anything. Okay, and honestly, number 6, you guys, once you've done all of those things, once you've prepared a game plan, establish your brand, which means, you know, name, logo, etc. Then number 3, you get yourself an LLC. Number 4, You get an EIN, which you can get on the IRS.gov website for free. You don't have to pay anyone. Number 5, open up a business account to keep track of your funds, as well as starting to establish business credit. And number 6, get started. Do it ASAP. The longer you take, the longer you wait, the longer it will be before you get to where you want. Okay, so get started ASAP. This is trial and error, you guys. I don't think anyone who started a business knew exactly what to do the first go around. You learn. Consistency is key. Practice makes perfect, you know. So whatever mistake that you make the first time, learn from it. Keep going. Okay, so don't get discouraged on this journey. It doesn't matter if you're making t-shirts, if you're selling food. Everybody isn't gonna like what you're doing. Everyone isn't going to approve what you're doing. But as long as your goal is to keep doing what you're doing and only get better at it, the journey will get better. Okay, so whatever it is, get ready, get up, thrive in it, show them how you hustle. And that's really it for today, you guys. That was it. We came in, I got some good info. Like I said, leave your comments below if it was something that I did not mention. Okay, I will get the answers for you. This is just something to get you started on that journey. If you had that thought in your mind and you were ready, you just didn't know exactly where to start with a pen and paper. Okay, start with pen and paper. Start writing down what you want to do and then apply it. Start writing down what you want to do and then apply action, and look where it takes you, guys. Like I said, y'all already know it's Miss Georgia, the biggest hustler. And thank you for tuning in to the Hustling with Miss Georgia podcast today. And I'm out.
Every day I've been hustling.
Every day I've been hustling, baby.
Every day I've been hustling.
I've been hustling.